Let's have a property tour, shall we? Bryan Lebo here, and today we have a wild one for you. So if you remember a year ago, we filmed out here at the Las Vegas Country Club, and we did Barclay Butera's beautiful home. He's a renowned interior designer. And this one is crazy. Now that one was on the golf course, very different. This one's larger, same developer. And while the Country Club was built in 1967, and I went into great depth in the other one, so by the way, there's a link in the description below. Check that one out because it's really neat. We're not going to go into that much depth today, but even though this neighborhood started in 1967, there's still a few vacant lots, which this developer took advantage of. And so this home was just built right now in 2025. So there's so much to unpack here. Really cool stuff. Like we normally do, we're gonna start off in the kitchen, but first off, we're gonna talk about the flooring. So the main floor of this home is comprised of large format 24 by 48 inch porcelain tile that looks like marble. But like we normally do, we're gonna start off here in the kitchen and talk about the island first. So this is an incredible island. So it's kind of a two-tiered system. So we start off over here with this leathered granite surface, and we have a 3-inch edge profile. You can't do modern without the obligatory waterfall return, so of course we got the waterfall return. Now coming down this direction a little bit farther, it kind of stair steps down into this beautiful, beautiful counter surface that's made out of granite. We still have the same 3-inch edge profile, but this is bold, right? This is the statement piece of the kitchen, which perfectly blends into the cabinetry, which we'll get into in a moment, that's a little bit more muted. Now, again, if you saw the other video, you know what I'm getting to. So the refrigerator is an interesting one. So this is built by Fisher & Paykel. I love their products. They kind of invented the drawer dishwasher system. I had one back in like 2007. Really, really cool. But the quirk here is the fact that I probably look like I'm 6'8", like I said before, but I'm 6'1", and I'm looking down on the refrigerator. So if you're a short person, you're gonna love this house. It makes you feel big and bold. So we have refrigeration on a 50-50 split for the upper, and then the lower is for the freezer function. So really, really neat. Coming down this direction a little bit farther, we have our built-in oven, and then above it, we have our built-in microwave oven by Electrolux. So really, really neat. All right, now let's talk about this cabinetry for a moment. So we have these beautiful articulating uppers, and it's all comprised of this satin gray finish. Really neat, and also really doesn't show the fingerprints that you may be afraid of. Now coming back to the island, we have our dishwasher. I know it's only one dishwasher, but we're under $3 million. We're way under $3 million. So I think I'm the only one that's that obsessed about dishwashers. I do, however, love these pendant lights. So these pendant lights have these little sparkling bubbles like a champagne, and you're gonna see illumination throughout this home. Great attention to detail. So I'm gonna try to point out a lot of these details for you. We have our undermount sink, as you would imagine. But wait, guys. But wait, I know a lot of you out there are fired up about those pot fillers. I'm so glad to tell you, you have a pot filler. So for that one trip, you're good to go. All right, we do have our cooktop. So we have a 36-inch cooktop with the matching 36-inch ventilation hood. And it's beset with this beautiful, beautiful porcelain tile backsplash that elevates all the way to the ceiling. So really, really neat, really, really neat. All right, now that we have completed the kitchen, let's go over to this family room area. So while the entire home upstairs and downstairs has 10-foot ceilings, this family room area is a double height ceiling. So we have 20-foot high ceilings in this family room area. And I'm sure you're probably looking over my shoulder going, what is that? What is that? What this is cool. So this media wall, I absolutely love. Great job of design here. But come on, elephant in the room. This is the coolest fireplace. I've only seen this used one time in a mega home. I'll click a link to the description below to that one. But this is a vapor-based system. So if you actually cool to the touch, you can actually wave your hand and it looks cool, it acts cool. But again, we're out here in the desert where there's no humidity. So another unintended consequence is the fact that it actually humidifies your home when you use it. So really, really nice, and that makes that skin glow. Coming down here, even symmetry on both sides. I love the detail. So here we have this beautiful kind of a matte finish luxury wallpaper that's looking like crocodile skin. Beautiful, beautiful use for an accent. We got a 7-foot tall picture window that leads out to the backyard, which we will see later. And of course, over here we have our ingress and egress, which allows us to go to this backyard. Now, we're about to go see this bedroom down here. And this is kind of what really, really makes this home super unique. So let's come in here and talk for a moment. All right, coming into this room, we transition from that large format porcelain tile into this beautiful French oak that's become so popular. But this becomes really, really important and interesting because, again, this is wonderful to be a second home. So while this could be a downstairs bedroom if you have someone older that needs access on the main floor, a lot of people that do use this as a second home may have someone permanently living here to maintain the residence. So what's so unique about this house is that you have a 2-car garage in the front, and then you have a 1-car garage in the back of the house, and you have private access right into this bedroom. So again, this can be completely quarantined off from the rest of the home. Really neat. But my favorite part about this is this door. So this is your ingress and egress to the backyard. And check this out. With the press of a button, it can actually electrostatically charge from clear to opaque. How cool is that? I love that function. All right, swiveling around, this is ensuite. So this bathroom is absolutely beautiful. There's a few neat things. And one thing, even look at the door frame jams. Even this isn't your, normal bland white door frame. Even this is this beautiful TFL door frame that matches the solid core doors. Really neat. But coming into this bathroom, now we have a different large format tile. It's this beautiful gray. So the main floor part is a matte finish. And then when we step up into the curbing into the shower, it turns into a honed finish. So very glossy and lovely. Now over here to the left, this is your walk-in closet for this bedroom. And even this, we have this beautiful pedestal sink. Absolutely love it. All right, we've seen the back of the house. Follow me and let's get back to kind of where we started and see a little bit more of this main floor. All right, so we're kind of back in the kitchen area, but here we have this beautiful wine closet. And just as a little tip, guys, if I don't mention it, it doesn't have it, but I'm gonna mention it. This wine cellar, wine closet, if you will, this actually does have climate control, so you can actually control the temperature. Again, if I never mention it, probably doesn't exist. All right, so coming down here a little bit further, love the illumination. So we have this beautiful, beautiful chandelier over the dining table. Really, really cool. All right, now let's come down a little bit farther and let's see a little bit more of what's going on up here. So love the elegance and simplicity. So we have a perfectly frameless door and the smoked glass actually leads us inside into this pantry. It's a really large pantry, really, really nice, right behind the kitchen. Now coming down a little bit farther, there's 2 doors we need to discuss. So over here, we have our door to the garage. This houses the 2-car garage in the front of the home. So we have all the normal details. We have beautiful modern glass garage door. We have the epoxy flooring. Guys, the Rolls-Royce does not come with the house, but there's a price for everything in this world. So I'm sure you can negotiate that in. Now, this is kind of a neat one. So behind this door, this is the powder bath that, you guys mocked me for my Victorian vernacular, but we'll call it a half bath for the rest of you. But I love that this is a pocket. So really, really neat. So we have this pocket slider that automates in to its receptacle. And then we just have a really nice powder bathroom. So luxury wallpaper. And again, we have that beautiful pedestal sink. All right, now it's time for, I think this is like my favorite part of the house. I think this is my favorite part of the house. So let's see if I can make it work. Look behind me. Check this out. It's like the Billie Jean Michael Jackson video where the staircase just illuminates up. That is, I'm a simpleton, but that gets me every single time. That is the coolest staircase. All right, guys, we have now completed the entire main floor. Join me upstairs. Let's see what's going on up there. All right, guys, welcome to the 2nd floor. So clearly over here to the right, this is the staircase that we just came up, our Billie Jean Michael Jackson staircase. Now, there are 3 bedrooms upstairs, so we're gonna migrate down this direction. Behind us is the primary, and the front of the house houses 2 more bedrooms. So let's step into this ensuite bedroom and see what's going on. Coming into the bathroom, again, these are all ensuite. So this is a perfectly wonderful bathroom, large format tile, really beautiful. We have this sensational shower. So beautiful painted glass, honed surface for the medium format, and we still have that beautiful pedestal sink. Now let's check out the actual sleeping quarters. Again, the white French oak throughout the entire area. Over here, we have a little alcove area, and this is kind of a neat little space. So coming down here, you could turn this into a closet, a showcase wall, but these picture windows actually overlook the entry of the property. So you could actually put some art back here since you can see it from the landing. Kind of a neat one. All right, follow me and let's check out a little bit more of the front of the property. In front of us, this landing, this overlooks the front of the entrance of the home. Over here to the left, this is a beautiful frosted barn door that actually showcases inside is just a linen closet. Now this is a really neat feature. So if you've never seen this before, if you have really bespoke chandeliers that require cleaning, that can be kind of tedious and difficult due to the height. This is kind of neat. They put it on an electronic deploying motor. So with the press of a button, this chandelier will actually deploy and come all the way down to a height that's, easier to actually clean. So really well thought out, really nice. And you only see that on higher end properties. Coming into the bathroom, we have the same flooring that we just saw in the bathroom. We have this beautiful, beautiful linen wallpaper, clearly washer and dryer. But even in the laundry room, we have this beautiful walnut cabinetry. We have that same leather granite that we just saw in the top tier in the kitchen island. Beautiful for a laundry room. Now, before we get to this bedroom, over here to the right side, this closet actually houses the brains of the system. So this has some of your smart controls and houses the closed camera security system. So there you go. Now let's check out this bedroom because this is actually like a second primary suite, maybe the junior suite, if you will. So we're gonna start off back here looking at this media wall. So beautiful, beautiful media wall. We have this 3D wave tile. It looks kind of like a beautiful marble. We have an electronic fireplace, all the wiring for your display, a little alcove over here. And this is neat, check this out. So we have a balcony over here, and if you look across the street, in the background, you can see the Stratosphere Tower, you can see the Hilton. You truly are walking distance from the Las Vegas Strip. There's actually no homes right now that are luxury modern homes like this that you can walk to the Strip from. Incredible. We have our walk-in closet, but now check out this bathroom. Again, this is almost like a second primary suite when we get in here. Really, really neat. So over here, we have our electronic washlet toilet. So both of the primary suites will get electronic washlet toilets in lieu of your regular toilets, but the developer even thought of that. There is electrical wiring next to the toilet, so if you wanted to swap them out for something a little bit more elegant, you can do that as well. Over here, we have our double vanity. We have that leather granite with a 4-inch edge profile, really, really neat. And hey, if you're an extrovert and you're an exhibitionist, you have this entire massive window so you can show your stuff to the world. There you go, it is Vegas. But even in here, the complete walls of the shower extend all the way to the front. Very, very elegant. And of course, we have our modern floating bathtub. Just wonderful. All right, follow me all the way across the hallway and we're gonna check out the primary suite. All right, so behind me over here to the left, this is the primary suite, but I wanted to take a brief moment. Over here on this landing, this overlooks the family room. So this is those double height ceilings that I was talking about. There's also another fixture here in the ceiling that can deploy, just like we saw with that chandelier. So if you wanted to put a really beautiful chandelier over like the sofa area, you could actually clean it and have it deployed. And these windows are actually where we were kind of in that closet. So really neat. But now let's check out the real primary. So coming through these doors, we're greeted with two options. Over here on the left side, we have our closet, and over here on the right side is the bathroom. So let's check out the bathroom real quick. So coming into the bathroom, here we have our same electronic wash the toilet that we just discussed. And then we have this beautiful, beautiful vanity area. So we have double vanities, we have plumbing that's on the wall, very modern, very lovely. And then we do have our beautiful floating bathtub with a massive window. So once again, you can show your stuff to everyone. This is definitely an exhibitionist type of home. Now this is kind of neat. So here we have our shower. So stepping into the curving, we have this beautiful porcelain tile, looks like marble. Again, I love what they did. So the floor is the same tile, but it's more of a matte finish, a little bit easier because it's not slippery. But then the same tile is more of a honed veneer when you get into the upper surround. Rainfall style shower head, love that. Body washers, and we have our handheld for the shower. So great shower. Now let's step around and let's check out the sleeping quarters. So coming down into the sleeping quarters, just so peaceful, serene, and beautiful. So over here on the right side, I love this. I'm a symmetry kind of guy, and I love that from the bed perspective, you have 2 windows, perfect symmetry. We have a beautiful media wall, very similar style of tile that we just saw in the secondary suite. Just this time we have more of a darker, richer veneer as opposed to that ivory marble that we saw. Obviously we have our electrical for our display, and once again, we have the presence of an electric fireplace. Surround sound everywhere. And we even have this beautiful balcony. So this is the back of the home. So we do have a balcony here. All right, guys, we have now seen the downstairs, we've seen the upstairs. All we have left is to check out this really cool backyard. So meet me outside and I'll see you in a second. All right, guys, welcome to the backyard. And this is such a cute and awesome backyard. So try not to focus on the pool yet. We're gonna get to that. First, I want to focus on this area. So this covered area, this was the area that I told you was accessible if you have someone living here, if this is a second home, really neat. So this right here was that electrostatic door that goes into the dwelling that we harped on so much earlier, while this door is actually for the garage. So this is how you would enter from the garage. It's accessible from the back of the home. So really a unique property. Not many homes in Las Vegas are situated like this. Now let's talk about the pool. We have this beautiful granite surround around the pool, giving it a real modern aesthetic. And then we have this Baja shelf. So we have pop-up heads to push the water towards the filter. We have room for about 2 chaise lounges. So perfect for enjoying a beautiful day like today. Coming down here a little bit farther, beautiful modern pool. Over here, we have a sheer descent, which means basically a waterfall function. So you do have that waterfall feature. And what's neat is if you're in the pool, you're enjoying the waterfall, you're hanging out. This wall, the opposing wall, this is kind of cool. So over here, we actually have a Cat 6 cable, and we even have electrical. So you could put a display. So Costco has a 98-inch display for $1,350. You literally could have the biggest big screen right here while you're in the pool. So cool. But let's come down a little bit farther. So we have this artificial turf. So if you do have a fur baby like Deuce Man can do his biz near the pool, which isn't a great idea, but you know, he's civilized. He knows better. But here we have a very oversized jacuzzi. So that's really neat. And again, you know, privacy concerns, they've installed a hedge wall here of Italian cypresses. So these will grow and provide an ample amount of privacy. Coming down a little bit farther here, over on this side, we do have a pedestrian gate. So if you do go for a walk, you can actually access the backyard from this pedestrian gate next to the garage. All right, guys, we have seen this entire property. I'm dying to read your comments. I always read them. What is your favorite part? You know, for me, is that Billie Jean stairs. That was the coolest thing ever. So guys, special thanks to Nancy Smith for allowing me to film another magnificent home. Guys, please be sure to like, please subscribe. I will see you guys all in the next one. Deuces.